I'm JJ Artemis.
And I'm drinking Sunkist.
God damn it! You did it! You got there!
You nailed it. Thank God your name has the same number of syllables as what you were doing at that moment.
It does.
Welcome to No Clip. I'm Chad Rutherman.
I'm JJ Artemis.
And I'm Andy Kinnick.
And today, we are for some reason talking about Flappy Bird.
Enjoy.
It's really a big pet peeve of mine when people who are really famous and successful handle criticism really poorly.
Like thin
Like,
skinned
oh
celebrities.
man, people didn't like my hugely successful thing that's making me lots of money.
Is it... only in this case specifically, when so much of your fame is sarcastic. That's
the thing that strikes me as really weird is that it's just what are they called? The fish from Mario? Slightly altered to be a Flappy Bird.
Right.
And with the pipes.
Sure.
I mean, he didn't design it to be a mega hit. He
True.
designed it to be any of the other copyright infringement-laden iPhone games
Right.
that exist on the market.
But
And it's actually really tightly designed.
it is. Is it?
Yeah. Flappy Bird, I mean, it's obviously really simple, but the design of the game is completely solid. It does what it is intended to do 100% successfully.
Be incredibly difficult to control in even the most basic of ways.
It's not difficult to control.
It
It's
totally
very
is.
simplistic.
It completely is.
It's just a
definitely
difficult game. It's easy to control.
No.
I'm on
You
JJ's
just
side.
tap and you go up a set distance and you follow the set rate.
See, that's what I disagree with. It's either so wildly sensitive to how much pressure you push, because it feels like you'll get into a consistent rhythm, and you're hitting it with the same pressure at the same rate, and you know how fast it's gonna go, and then all of a sudden the bird will just jump way too far or fall way too far, and it feels like it's not your fault, and that's why you lose so much at the game.
It's not
It's because it
sensitive.
seems to wildly fluctuate how far up or down it goes.
Maybe
It seems like it's designed like an old arcade game to get you to keep playing it.
right.
Only you don't put quarters in to your phone to play Flappy Bird, so I don't know why it's designed like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's got that sensibility, but it's designed to keep people playing the game because then it displays more ads and sends more revenue back to the designer.
True.
But
I don't know if you want that much of your game population to lose that many times to the first two pipes of the first level of your game.
if you lose the first two pipes in Flappy Bird, then you probably don't continue playing Flappy Bird.
Right, which is what you just said the game was designed for to not
I
happen.
probably played it, hit start probably 20 times before I ever made it past the first two pipes.
My high score in that game is 193.
You are so far in the outside
Mine's-
scale.
I
This is
see,
an irrelevant
my
discussion.
interpretation
Mine's
of the game
113.
was that, if you couldn't make it past the first two pipes in the first couple of tries, that you must be, at least a toddler.
Not even.
I didn't
the
realize
ghost
that
runs?
was so much a, thing.
People do, over... I forget. I think...
Meat Boy?
Yeah, that. People Meat Boys, people's runs of that game. I think it might have been a specific app or something that was that just duped it. That was just the game with that. I forget where I got this information, but I remember watching the video of people going through the Flappy Bird runs with all the ghosts. Well, just everyone who played that whatever copy of the pirated game. It was just all of them. It was just a huge, just massive cluster of ghosts on just those pipes. And then once you get out to levels even approaching what you got, once you get into triple digits, certainly, probably high double digits too, you will just maybe occasionally run into one or two other people who are that good at the initial game.
My high score was 113, and that was after a couple months of playing it. And once I got there, I stopped. I'm that's it.
Yeah.
Never getting there again. But other people I knew who played it at the same time as me, their high score is maybe 50. Which is half.
Alright. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But I don't think that any of this is an argument against the game being like well designed or like tightly designed.
Explicitly forwarding is an argument that it's not
specifically
tightly designed.
not tightly designed because, like I stated, like it seems like it wildly fluctuates how far the bird goes up or down for no reason.
I don't think I ever experienced that.
Like that happens all the time.
I still have
So do I.
base Flappy Bird on my iPhone. So I'm just going to pull it up right now.
Yeah, I don't have it, so someone hand me their base Flappy Bird.
Yeah.
So I can show you live. Since I only played this game like right after it became a thing for like the week it was a thing.
I'll try it too. I'll try it right now.
Oh,
I will also let you try it.
thank you, Andy.
Okay, here we go. Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird, flap your bird.
Okay, I made it past the first two.
It is really weird.
Okay, I got to 6.
Right.
That's like average Flappy Bird run.
I think the high score that I have on the device is 6.
Dead. Pipe
First pipe. JJ lost.
My high score on this phone is only 53. But I only got this phone a few months
He
ago.
lost on the
pipe
first
1.
pipe again.
Are you still playing the first run?
No, this is my
Dead.
third.
Pipe 1. This game still. There's still ads running for this game, even though it's off the App Store. Dead. Pipe 2.
I guess.
Ads for weird Bleach things.
Ads for Bleach? The Nirvana album or like Bleach, actually?
Bleach.
Like the anime.
Yeah. Dead. Pipe 3.
Dude, JJ, why are you so bad at Flappy Bird?
I am like the norm with Flappy Bird. I never went through
You are like
one...
a Flappy Bird savant.
Yeah.
And I'm somebody who put in enough time to get pretty good. And then quit immediately once I got pretty good.
Yeah, here's our current me actually trying sample size. 112311.
Also, I'm really not seeing a gradient in jump height.
It's like
3.
playing it again because I had forgotten.
Right.
The bird like tilts as well.
Yeah.
And like if you if it's in like a certain position when you like tap it, it'll go like more. It's really hard to control because there's
the way that it works, it's like
so like when
the
you
more
fall,
that you tap it, the higher like your nose points, and then the nose has to fall back down before you enter like a complete free fall.
Right. So that makes
you have
it
to plan your descent.
Yeah, that makes it like super hard, and like you can just get unlucky and just lose.
Yeah, I mean it is super hard, but I mean it's not unlucky. You're just not
like it's not luck based. It's just incredibly difficult to control.
You could get unlucky with the timing, where like you need to fall and you're like not in the ideal like situation
for it. Yeah.
Anyway, the reason that we've started, at least I just tried to start this whole discussion about whether or not I thought the game was tightly designed, was because from his perspective, since he sort of quit the game and gave up, since you were saying that it's unreasonable for people
I
in a lot
think
of
His being
circumstances.
the developer of Flappy Bird.
Yes.
I think in specifically his situation, where I feel a whole lot of the audience, like his game got super popular in large part, I think, because it is bad. Because people made fun of how bad his game is, and that he became a mega hit of badness.
See, I still think that that's like total bullshit to act that way.
Well, I know that on Idle Thumbs they talked about this phenomenon and how one of the hosts was in like an email chain that just happened to also have the designer of Flappy Bird in it when they were talking about his second game, Spin Copters, and how the update to Spin Copters made the game easier.
Yeah.
You can think of Spin Copters, if you haven't played it, as like Flappy Bird but horizontal instead of vertical. You have to you swing with weird like physics left and right to try to avoid obstacles as opposed to going through pipes. So they made it easier. They made like the helicopter easier to control, and they like made your spaces of available like movement area bigger. And they were like, this doesn't gel with the rest of the design philosophy behind these games. and it makes the game too easy, and like it takes the challenge out. It's not as fun to like learn and practice and master. And and nobody knew that the guy who developed the game was in the email chain, and he was like, I wanted to make games so that they would be fun and people would enjoy them. And so he was just real sad, I guess.
Yes.
And so I think you're right. I
think
think he did stop developing after that because of like the backlash.
You've made me less certain than that fact that I had in my mind before, so I'm not going to commit to it anymore, but that's what I thought happened.
Yeah, I still think it's like totally lame to be like
To be
sad
that thin-skinned.
that people don't like that are criticizing your game, even like it's successful.
Okay, this podcast, out of nowhere, millions of downloads.
Yeah,
We have hundreds of thousands of YouTube subscribers for a podcast for
Yes.
some reason.
and so people could write me hate mail every day, telling
that's-
me that I have a stupid voice and that I'm dumb and I'm uneducated about the games I'm talking about, and then I should go die. And like I'm gonna be like, you know what? It's super awesome that we have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. That's like a once in a lifetime thing that most people don't ever get to experience. This is great.
Even if it's because everyone thought that,
Unless-
like, your voice sounded like, I don't know, some famous murderer.
Until it gets to the point where like people are actually threatening to kill me, I'll be totally fine with anything that people say.
Right.
Okay. I can at least respect
And I
that.
think it's unreasonable to act any other way.
Did the Flappy Bird guy do anything to get death threats ever? Out
I
of curiosity?
feel like he probably got death threats, but they were like the kind of death threats that are like, "Why'd you make Flappy Bird so hard? I'll kill you." Like, where
Right,
it's
no,
just
I'm
like a
talking about,
stupid
like-
thing somebody says.
I'm talking about someone being like, I know where you live.
Yeah.
I'm coming to your house tonight at 8 p.m. to murder you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually even bad of me to suggest that death threats as a general sort of internet thing that happens, or even occasioned by anything.
Right.
Death
No,
threats
the
are sort
people-
of just a
The
constant
people
once you
who
get to a
made
large enough sample size.
DMC got death threats because they gave fucking Dante like a
Makeover?
hoodie or whatever. Like I don't like they were like, I can't believe you did this. It's like, fucking, where were you guys to stop the production of Devil May Cry 4? Let's be honest. Whew. Devil May Cry fans out there? Anybody? No? Alright. Sorry. Everyone gets death threats is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Yeah.
For some reason.
My bad. It's just numbers. It's just a numbers game.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
But anyway,
Thank you for listening to No Clip. Oh wait, I need
We're
to do
not
the intro
ending.
first. I know.
that's the end of our
Sorry.
Doofcast.
Yeah.
We spent 12 minutes talking about Flappy Bird and celebrity.
Thank you for listening to No Clip. Get a hold of us, noclippodcast@gmail.com, noclippodcast.com, on Twitter @noclippodcast. And that's probably all of our stuff.
You just get a hold of us, please.
Yeah.
We need to know.